Hi there. One of the most painful things that happens in our romantic relationship, or any other relationship for that matter, is when we have a nasty argument. Welcome to today's video, Love Bite, where I'm going to tell you why we sometimes say things that should never have been said, and why it's not okay, and why even when we make a good apology, that doesn't eradicate some of the pain that can be laid down by words we say when we are flooded. Flooded, what does that mean? Here's some basic biochemistry for you. Most of you have heard of fight or flight, right? If you're an animal on the Serengeti, let's say you're a zebra, and a lion starts to chase you to eat you, you are in fight or flight. Well, because you're a zebra, you're going to choose flight and you're going to run away. By the way, that may be something you or your spouse does. You may flee when things get intense. But a lot of us, guilty, are the fighters. When we feel threat from that lion, we turn around and want to sock it in the jaw. Here's what happens in your body when you're starting to have a conflict with your sweetheart and one or both of you gets flooded. You are flooded with biochemistry of adrenaline and cortisol. You're in fight or flight. And here's the reason we cause so much damage when we argue like that, is because when you are flooded, you are not rational. Let me repeat that. When you're flooded, you are no longer rational. Effectively, you've moved from the front part of the human brain, which is thinking, seeing the consequences. It's called the executive functioning. We know if we tell our boss to take a flying F at the moon, we're going to get fired and not be able to support our family. So we use this forward part of our brain to calm us down so we don't do something that's going to cause chaos later. When we're flooded with our sweetheart, we lose contact with that, and effectively we're back in what's called the reptilian brain, which is fight or flight. Think, here you are with the person you love the most, and you're triggered, and your anxieties, your fears, your old issues, the same repeating fight you're so afraid you've stumbled and fallen into again, and you lash out like an animal that's fighting for its life. An animal fighting for its life is not thinking about the consequences tomorrow. In other words, in a way, guys, in a way, gals, in a way, all of us, when we lash out, it's because we're not rational. We're flooded. And you need to learn how to manage yourself when you're flooded. Listen to me carefully here. I didn't say you need to learn how to never be flooded. That's not possible. You need to learn what to do, how to calm yourself, and how to rein yourself in. So stay tuned. In future teachings, we'll be talking about the bottom line teaching today is when you are flooded, you have to stop arguing or carnage will ensue. I make that sound easy. It's not. It's what the couples I take through my long program spend a lot of time working on. But I just want to flag you right away. This is where we say and do things that can lead to all sorts of turmoil. So that's your video Love Bite for today. I will see you in the next video Love Bite 2 weeks from now, where we're going to tackle a very interesting question that many of you have sent me. And here's what it is. Dr. Cheryl, what do I do when sex feels like a chore? We'll be talking about that in the next video, Love Bite. For now, we got all sorts of cars zooming by. We're here out in nature. We're keeping it real. And I'm sending you love from my house to yours. Watch out for flooding. Learn to shut up when the words of cruelty want to spill out. We'll see you in the next video, Love Bite.